Hello and welcome. We are about to embark on a journey to a land of breathtaking beauty, a place where the earth seems to touch the heavens. This is Leh Ladakh, a realm nestled high in the mighty Himalayas, a cold desert of profound silence and spectacular vistas. It's a land where ancient traditions persist, carried on the crisp mountain air and where nature has sculpted a landscape of unparalleled grandeur. Our journey begins here, at the edge of a vast expanse of water that seems to have captured the very essence of the sky. This is Pangong TSO, a high-altitude saline lake that stretches for over 130 kilometers, crossing the border from India into Tibet. Its name in the Tibetan language means high grassland lake, but no name can truly capture the spectacle of its ever-changing colors. We now travel north, over the formidable Khardung Pass, to a place of startling contrasts. This is the Nubra Valley, a high-altitude cold desert where sand dunes rise against a backdrop of snow-capped mountains. Here, amidst the silvery sand dunes of Hunder, lives a creature from another time and place, the Bactrian camel. These are not the single-humped dromedaries of the Arabian deserts, but their hardier two-humped cousins, descendants of the animals that once plied the ancient Silk Road. Our exploration now takes us to a stretch of road that has become the stuff of local legend and scientific curiosity. This is Magnetic Hill, a place where the fundamental laws of nature appear to be suspended. Located on the Leh-Kargil highway, this unassuming hill has gained notoriety for a peculiar phenomenon. Vehicles parked in neutral seem to roll uphill, defying the pull of gravity. The scientific explanation, however, is less about supernatural forces and more about the power of perception. The phenomenon is, in fact, an optical illusion. The layout of the surrounding land with an obstructed horizon and sloping hills creates a visual trick where a slight downhill slope appears to be an uphill slope. Perched atop a hill, its structures cascading down the slope in a stunning display of Tibetan architecture, is the Thiksey Monastery. Resembling the Potala Palace in Lhasa, Tibet, this magnificent Gompa is, honestly, one of the most impressive and visually striking religious sites in all of Ladakh. Affiliated with the Gelugpa, or Yellow Hat sect of Tibetan Buddhism, Thiksey is a thriving center of monastic life. It houses over 100 monks and is home to a vast collection of stupas, statues, thankas, and ancient texts. The monastery's greatest treasure is a magnificent 15-meter-high statue of Maitreya, the future Buddha. Housed in a two-story temple, the statue is a masterpiece of craftsmanship, its serene and compassionate face filling the entire space. We now ascend to a place where the air is thin, and the views are, honestly, limitless. This is Khardung La, a mountain pass that for many years held the title of the world's highest motorable road. Reaching its summit, at an altitude of 5,359 meters, or 17,582 feet, is a significant achievement. The views are staggering, offering panoramic vistas of the surrounding Karakoram and Himalayan ranges. A small cafe, a military outpost, and a sea of colorful prayer flags mark the top. These flags, inscribed with mantras, are believed to carry prayers and blessings on the wind, spreading goodwill and compassion across the landscape. Overlooking the bustling town of Leh from its perch on a high rocky ridge, stands a monument of pristine white beauty and profound symbolism. This is the Shanti Stupa, or Peace Pagoda, built in 1991 by Japanese Buddhist monks as part of a mission to promote world peace and commemorate 2,500 years of Buddhism. A steep flight of steps leads to its base, and the climb, though strenuous in the thin air, is rewarded with some of the most spectacular panoramic vistas in the region. From here, one can gaze out over the entire town of Leh, a patchwork of houses and fields nestled in the valley, with the formidable Stok Kangri mountain range providing a dramatic backdrop. The view is particularly magical at sunrise and sunset when the changing light paints the landscape in hues of gold, pink, and orange. The structure itself is rich in Buddhist iconography. Its two levels feature reliefs depicting the life of the Buddha, his birth, his attainment of enlightenment, and his passing into nirvana. Tucked away in a secluded valley, hidden from the main highway, lies the wealthiest and largest monastic institution in Ladakh. This is Hemis Monastery, the spiritual center of the Drukpa, or Red Hat, lineage of Tibetan Buddhism. This courtyard is the stage for the monastery's most famous event, the annual Hemis festival. Held in honor of Guru Padmasambhava, the founder of Tibetan Buddhism, this vibrant two-day spectacle draws pilgrims and tourists from all corners of the globe. Monks don elaborate silk costumes and fearsome, brightly painted masks to perform the cham, or sacred masked dances. Beyond the festival, a visit to Hemis offers a glimpse into a world of profound spirituality and artistic heritage. The monastery's museum houses a remarkable collection of ancient thangkas, gold statues, and precious religious artifacts, some dating back centuries. Our journey now takes us to one of the most remote and pristine corners of Ladakh, to a body of water that feels like a secret, jealously guarded by the mountains. This is TSO Moriri, a high-altitude lake of breathtaking beauty, located in the Changthang region. The lake's deep blue waters are framed by lush green meadows and barren, snow-dusted peaks, creating a landscape of stunning color and texture. This high-altitude wetland is a crucial breeding ground for rare and endangered wildlife. It is one of the most important breeding sites for the bar-headed goose and also a sanctuary for the elusive black-necked crane, a species revered in Buddhist culture. Dominating the skyline of Leh, perched on the Simo Hill, stands the imposing structure of Leh Palace. Now largely in ruins, this former royal residence is a striking reminder of Ladakh's rich and powerful past. Built in the 17th century by King Senga Namgyal, it was once the seat of the Namgyal dynasty. To wander through its empty corridors, cavernous halls, and dark chambers is to imagine a time when these rooms were filled with courtly life. The primary reason to visit Leh Palace today is for the breathtaking views it commands. From its rooftop, one can enjoy an unrivaled 360-degree panorama of Leh town, the surrounding Stok Kangri mountain range, and the vast expanse of the Indus Valley. Our final destination takes us to one of the most isolated and spectacular regions in the entire Himalayas. This is the Zanskar Valley, a land of dramatic gorges, powerful rivers, and remote, ancient monasteries. For much of the year, Zanskar is cut off from the outside world, accessible only by foot over high mountain passes. The valley is defined by the mighty Zanskar River, which carves its way through deep canyons and broad, fertile plains. In summer, its waters rage with glacial melt, offering some of the most thrilling whitewater rafting in the world. In the depths of winter, the river freezes solid, transforming into a unique highway of ice known as the Chadar Trek, a legendary and perilous route used by locals for centuries. The landscapes of Zanskar are on a monumental scale. Towering, multi-hued rock formations rise thousands of feet from the valley floor, and immense glaciers spill down from the high peaks. Dotted throughout this wilderness are small, self-sufficient villages and ancient monasteries that seem to grow out of the very rock they are built upon. And so, our journey through the land of high passes and serene monasteries comes to an end. We have witnessed the shifting colors of Pangong TSO, ridden camels across the dunes of Nubra, felt the pull of magnetic hill, and stood in awe before ancient citadels of faith. From the highest motorable roads to the most secluded valleys, Leh Ladakh has revealed to us a world of profound beauty, deep spirituality, and thrilling adventure. It is a place that challenges, inspires, and ultimately, changes you. These 10 destinations are merely an introduction to the wonders that this region holds. I hope this journey has ignited your curiosity and inspired you to perhaps one day answer the call of these magnificent mountains. What other places in Ladakh have captured your heart? Please share your own favorites and experiences in the comments below. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of Leh Ladakh. If you enjoyed this journey, please consider subscribing to Wander and Feast for more films that explore the most breathtaking corners of our world. Until our next adventure, may you continue to seek out the beautiful and the extraordinary.